I gave up on my dreams. Like a song carried by the wind across time, and remembered through all the lives I've lived before. A memory of something deeper called to me. It said, "This way." I look back on the different seasons of my life and am amazed at how many versions of me have come and gone. In each season, I've tried to commit fully to who I am at that time, what I believe, what's important to me, and what I'm working toward. Always unaware that I will, at some point, outgrow this version of me. Tunnel visioned by design. I can only focus on what's calling my name in that moment. But years in the future, I will release these passions and trade them in for something that feels more true to who I'm becoming. I have been a ballet dancer who believed wholeheartedly that I would dance professionally in a ballet company for an entire dance career. Giving up summers as a kid to train intensively, pushing through pain to gain a level of perfection that I would never attain. I've been a ballet teacher, committed to developing the technical skills of dancers, while also hoping to create meaningful relationships and nurturing experiences for all of my ballet students. I've been a yoga and meditation instructor, teaching yoga classes completely dedicated to sharing my love and knowledge of this practice with people. I've been a theater student, dedicated to the craft of acting in order to excel and succeed as a working actor, training for the stage and the camera, and dreaming of the day when I would be able to play characters and stories that inspire me. This version was the hardest to let go of, and the most recent version of me that has died. My longest held dream. If I'm honest, I still cry when I think about it. I gave almost 20 years of my life to this version of me, the actor, only to have recently released my grip on it completely. Some days I believe the lie that I've given up on my dream, but I'm always reminded of the deeper truth, that I simply outgrew it, and that a new dream is emerging from the one that has died. The path I was walking wasn't for me anymore. And now, I'm feeling my way through the dark for what feels more fulfilling and more inspiring to who I am in this season of my life. I always knew there was something missing. I didn't know what I was looking for or how to find it, but I knew I had to keep moving through the confusion. I can see now that the confusion was exactly what I needed. The frustration, disappointment, and lack of fulfillment is actually what kept me moving forward, eventually to find a path that was uniquely mine. I spent so many years afraid of walking this path, my path, just wanting to fit in, to be seen and accepted by the world, so I stayed on the familiar path. I had to learn how to no longer identify with the parts of me that I had let go of, which was really hard. But I have to say, I'm actually the happiest I've ever been. There is something to releasing the hold that we have on life in order to find a version of ourselves that feels more real, more vibrant. For years, I assumed something was wrong with me. I get halfway up the ladder and sometimes even further, only to come back down. Now I realize I was never climbing a ladder at all. Why? I guess because I'm not actually interested in climbing to the top of anything. I simply want to swim in the ocean, carried by the tides this way and that way, just to feel into the different facets of who I am. This season of life offering me a learning experience, the next season offering me a completely different perspective, collecting experiences that will inform a future version of me. My soul having different experiences within this personality to ultimately evolve with each new season, not clinging to previous versions, but allowing myself to change in the same way nature changes every season. I sink down into the soil to be held by everything that I am made of. I release what has a hold on me to be bound to the earth. I am buried beneath, shielded from the light, not knowing if I will rise again or if I will break through to the surface once more. I settle into and accept my fate and fall into a deep sleep. The rain comes and sings me a lullaby, and I fall even deeper into my slumber. I release my need to be anything at all, and I become the earth. Seated within me, all of life, limitless potential, and the earth will decide how I shall unfold. A crisp morning approaches, early light cascading through the limbs of a tree. And in this moment, I am aware the tree is me. When did I leave the underground? How long have I been in this form? And oh, how good it feels to have the sun beaming down on me again. Memories of who I once was, almost too faint to recall. I breathe in the life around me. I exhale. I settle into what I've become, rooted and rising, holding on to nothing, embracing the cycles as they come and go. So yes, I gave up on my dreams, one by one. The dreams that were suffocating me, in order to learn how to breathe again. I am learning how to release the hold I have on myself, trying to forget the patterns of being somebody for someone else, the belief that if you don't see me, I must not exist. But I see me now, as I am. I am willing to die this death, to remember. I soften into myself. I soften my gaze to see everything around me through the eyes of compassion. I soften my body to feel an opening to my soul. As I soften, I can feel that I am more than just my body. Spiraling and circling, I am pure energy. I soften into the reality of things, where there is no believing required, no way to understand or comprehend, but simply an easing into a feeling the truth of who I am. All of my cells vibrating as energy. I stay in my soul, move and create from this place, and I let go of the rest.